What is up, everybody? How we all doing today and Saturday evening out here? Hope y'all are doing great. We actually have a 3-day weekend because Martin Luther King Day is on the 19th on Monday. Martin Luther King is a legend, is an absolute legend. Not because we have off school, but because of what he did. If it wasn't for him and all these other activists standing up for the civil rights movement, then who knows where we would be at today. I would not be making a lot of friends with the people that I would be with now. I wouldn't have been with some of my family members. It would be a completely different world today. And sadly, segregation and racism is still happening, but all we gotta do is just hope that Martin Luther King's dream will once be a reality. Today, we're going to be taking a look at not one blaster, but 2 blasters. It's not going to be a very long video, though. Once again, I said I'm trying my best to make them good, but also trim them down to not add any unnecessary stuff and make them snappy. Today, we're going to be taking a look at my 2 very first Nerf Mega pistols. The Nerf Mega Cylconeshock and the one that Layla's holding. Yeah, she's going to join this video again. The Nerf Mega Talon. And I don't think any of y'all know this, but Layla here, she loves Sprunkies from Incredibox. You know, the custom-made cool franchise that a lot of people were doing, a lot of people were popularizing, especially in 2025 during the summer. She was watching a lot of that back then. What character do these blasters represent? Mainly, the main character. Ready? Yep, because he's red. Get it? You call this one the baby Ratty? You call this one the big Ratty?
Yeah, it's a normal Ratty.
Which one do you like more, the Cylconeshock or Talon?
Big Ratty.
Big Ratty, the Cylconeshock?
Like what? You like Big Ratty?
I mean, they're both really good. I kind of hard to decide.
They're looking like the same color.
They are the same color. This is a 2015 release out of Hasbro. This is a top prime, 6-round cylinder fed, non-slam fire enabled blaster. It's pretty much like the Nerf Mega Strong Arm and Disruptor. And this is a 2020 release out of Hasbro. This is a T-pull down style blaster. Single shot, where you got storage for 2 darts up here and down there. It's just like the Nerf Mega Big Shock, but pretty much an upgrade. So, what do I think of these 2? Do I think they're really good? Do I think you should pick them up? Do I think they're worth the thrifting find? I got these at Walmart when I first got them. Let's see how good these things are and if they still hold up today. Hey, Lele. If you have been on the channel for quite a while, and if you know, awesome. But if you don't, that's okay. Allow me to explain. The Mega Series, the Nerf Mega Series is my all-time favorite. This was one of the first Nerf darts I have ever gotten my hands on. It is awesome. It might not be as big as Mega XL or Demolisher rockets, but this dart has been with me ever since the first blaster I've ever gotten with it. First off, I'm going to be doing the Cylconeshock. Here you go. Right off the bat, this is one of the most comfortable grips I have ever gotten my hands on. Probably top 3. It is so good. There's nothing uncomfortable about it. It also looks really nice. You even got the Nerf N-Strike logo on this side. It's just wonderful. I don't even think it's too big or too small. I think it's the perfect size. I really like this handguard. Top Prime is also very nice and comfortable. Mine is not rotating the cylinder. I've got a lot of these before, and I've had problems with them not rotating after a little bit of use. But that's because they do get misaligned pretty easily. I can just take it apart and fix that. I can fit my whole hand on it. You even got this kind of foregrip sort of thing. Now, you're not really going to hold on to this. You're just going to be holding on to the Top Prime for most of the time. But this is also super comfortable. It's just overall a fantastic ergonomically designed blaster. The looks and design are also excellent. Paint with the Mega red, orange, white. You got the Mega logo here. You got the stripes, looks all well. You got this checkering pattern over here on the blaster on both sides. You got Cylconeshock on one side. It is on the other side, but it's not painted. You also got the Mega logo on one side, is on the other side, not painted, and also the Nerf logo. It looks more like a futuristic advanced pistol. That's what I would normally describe it as. I'm not really good at describing details. I apologize. Thank you. I love you too. Now, as you can see, it does not have a stock attachment point or a barrel attachment point, but you do have one tactical rail up top. If you want to put your scopes, optics, or accessories or anything you want to, you totally can. One thing I need to start talking about in these videos is the build quality. It feels like back then Hasbro, when they actually cared about making the blasters and this stuff. How does the Nerf Mega Cylconeshock work? Simple. You got a 6-round cylinder fit for 6 Nerf Mega darts. Just take your dart, load them in there, rotate, load in there, prime it from the top. Of course, mine is not rotating, but it normally would, and pull the trigger to fire. Love that whistling sound of the Mega darts. Now for the Nerf Mega Talon. This thing is smaller than the Cylconeshock. I got this thing a month after the Cylconeshock in 2020. This was my 4th ever Nerf blaster. It's very comparable to the Nerf Mega Big Shock. Nerf Mega Big Shock came out the same year, 2015, as the Cylconeshock. Pulled it down. You did not have this dart storage up top. It was a bit smaller and hit less harder than this. This is pretty much an improved version with improved velocity. Grip is not bad, but it could be a little bit better. As long as you don't tightly hold on to this part, you're good. You know, I think it could be better, but it's not bad. I mean, this is kind of a jolt style system, so I get it. The grip, I'd give it a pass. I like it, and I don't mind it. Just like the Cylconeshock, you have a nice handguard, which I dig, which is also used for extra dart storage at the bottom. You also got one at the top. And of course, your single dart. I think it also looks really nice. Red Mega paint with the Mega logo here, white embossed into the blaster. You got orange. You also have these tiny little Mega M's. Look at that. I love that. You have the Mega logo painted on this side. It is on this side, but not painted. Same with the Nerf and the Talon logo as well. Now maybe when you're out of darts, you see some zombies using Zambies. You can use this as a knuckle duster or a different weapon. Of course, telling by the look at it, does not have a stock attachment point or a barrel attachment point. Neither any rails, so you can't put any attachments on here. But the operation, just like the Cylconeshock, is very simple. Prime it from the bottom, and you can fire once. That is everything the Nerf Mega Cylconeshock and the Nerf Mega Talon has to offer. So now let's go out to the range and see how both of them fire. We're going to be doing a nice quantity amount of flat shots and angled shots for both of these. Final shot. That is quite good. I'm very happy with those velocities. And now some angled shots. Just a little bit. And last but not least, final shot. Those ranges are definitely improved compared to the Talon, but I think we can do a bit better. So of course, let's angle them. Just a little bit. And last but not least, final shot. Overall, what do I think of the Nerf Mega Talon and the Nerf Mega Cylconeshock? Well, I think both of these blasters are very good, and they do what they're supposed to do very well. A very nice 6-shot revolver. Overall, very solid. An upgrade of the Big Shock, but the Talon is actually my favorite. Both of them are quite nice. The Cylconeshock is incredibly common at the thrift stores, not so much a Talon. If you got a lot of Mega darts, you're looking for some Mega pistols to use and play around with or bring to a Nerf war, I think either of these would be a nice option. It's more like a secondary, and this is more like a backup. And according to Layla, they can also be used has spunky colors and characters. That's pretty much me and Layla's video, I should say my review. We might do another one tomorrow in a couple of days. I definitely know one we are going to do together very soon. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. As always,
Peek down.
peace out.